I have no idea how it is already time to film this video, but hi guys, my name is Stacia. Welcome back to my channel. As you can tell, today we will be announcing the Spooktober readathon. This readathon is a spooky based readathon that has a different twist to it every single year. This was originally created by my bestie Rylan, and a couple years ago she asked if I wanted to come on as a co-host as it was growing in size, and I was like, obviously, of course, I would love to. So here we are announcing the next round of the Spooktober readathon, and I'm gonna be honest, there's a lot of moving parts, but I feel like it'll be more for like the host side that seems a bit more confusing. So I feel like the information you guys get hopefully won't be too bad. So first and foremost, let me just knock out some very basic information. So this readathon will be taking place throughout the entire month of October 1st to the 31st, and it's kind of split into two games, I guess. So the first part of the game I will go over, and then the second part you kind of have to wait and see for that one. So in order to participate, you will be reading any thriller, horror, or mystery books. This could be cozy mysteries, it could be dark, gory horror, it could be psychological thrillers. Anything in that realm of thriller, mystery, horror will count, but it does need to be a thriller, mystery, horror to participate in this readathon. That's just the genre that this readathon focuses on. That's the first couple things when it's taking place, and the only rule, I guess, is to be reading that genre of book. So for the first part of the readathon that I can share with you all, we will be doing a game board style. Here's the game board here, and in order to play the game board, you would just need one 6-sided die. We're not doing two, otherwise you would get through the board way too fast. And you will have until October 18th, I believe, to complete this game board. So in that first 2.5 weeks, you will roll your die, you read for the prompt that you land on, and then you roll again and see where you go from there. And the goal is to make it to the end by the 18th. And on the 19th, it's gonna be our admin day. That's a Sunday. It's gonna kind of be our admin day, and that's gonna kind of be the day where we out more information for the second half. So our main goal in the first 2.5 weeks is to complete the game board so that you will gain entry into the second half, which is going to be a haunted house. I'm not going to go into too much detail about that because obviously we will find that out when you guys make it through the board. If you don't make it through the board, that's okay. You will still have a role to play, but I definitely would recommend trying your best to make it through the game board. Once you guys get into the house on the 19th, on our admin day, you guys will be sorted into different groups or teams, I guess. So the first half is kind of individual. Your main goal is to just complete the game board, and then the second half is kind of team-based to see who, if anyone, will make it out of the haunted house. That's kind of how we're going. There are gonna be a little bit different rules while we're in the house, but as for the game board, it's a free-for-all. You do kind of get a perk if you complete the board more than once, but the main goal is to finish it at least once, and if you don't, that's fine. So in order to partake in the readathon, down below in the description, there will be a Google form for you to fill out. That is the registration form, just so we know that you are participating, and we can kind of divvy up the details according to that. Also down below, you will find a Google Drive that has the game board, and we are also working on a recommendation for each prompt on the game board. So there will also be a recommendations list, and then probably the most important is our Discord server. Our Discord server will also be down below. I would 100% make sure you are in that Discord server because that is kind of where you'll get all the information for the second part. So the Discord is gonna be probably where it is most active. So that is one place I would definitely make sure that you guys are joined in on that so that you will get all the information to complete the rest of the readathon. I think that's basically all the information you need. Thriller, horror, mystery books, any sort of format, so ebook, audiobook, physical book, any of those count. As for books you are transferring over, if you are a person like me who typically has rollover books from the previous month, you need to read at least 50% or 100 pages, whichever amount is greater, in the month of October. So if you have a 150 page book, then you would need to read at least 100 pages of those in October for it to count for the readathon. But if you have like a 300 page book, then you would need to read 150 pages in the month of October for it to count. I feel like that's all the information that I have for you guys. The first half of the readathon is definitely gonna be a lot more straightforward, with it just being the game board and trying to finish that before it closes essentially. And then the Discord will have all the information for the second half of the haunted house and how that is gonna go. So I think that's all the information that I have for you guys today. Not a whole bunch of information. Like I said, it's gonna be busier on the back end of the readathon, and then when we all enter the house, that'll be a whole different realm of things. But as for now, I think that's all the information you guys need. If I missed anything or if you guys have any questions, definitely feel free to ask. I will also link Ryland's announcement video down below, because if I missed something, she may have said it, and if she missed something, I may have said it. So I definitely recommend watching both of our videos, just because we give information differently. So as of now, all you guys need to know is to register for the readathon and join the Discord. Those are the two biggest things taking place all of October: thriller, horror, mystery books, and I think that's it. So if there's anything I missed, like I said, go ahead and watch Ryland's video, and you can feel free to ask us any questions. Discord and registration form are linked down below. That is all from me for today. I am so excited for this readathon. I promise you guys, it's gonna be so much fun. There's already books that I'm setting aside for the readathon to make sure that I get through this game in order to make it into the house. But the game board isn't super long, honestly, pretty low key, nothing super high stakes, because like I said, if you don't make it through the game board, you will still have a role in the second half game. So yes, I hope you guys will all join us to read all the thriller, horror, mystery books through the month of October, spooky season. If you have any questions, let me know. But as for now, I hope you enjoy, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.